What's going on, folks? It is Darragh here from DMG's Cocktails. In this here video today, what we are actually going to be doing is we're going to be making one of my favourite cocktails, the Mojito. Now, basically, what a Mojito is it's just a sort of fancy way of saying rum and lime. Basically, it is a very simple cocktail. You do realistically only need 3 ingredients for the base components of it. Basically, the 3 ingredients that you are going to need is our white rum, soda water, and obviously your limes. Obviously, you need sugar, but you can add that to your sweetness. What I'm going to do is, before I do get into this, I'm just going to say thank you guys so much for the support. It does really make me happy seeing how much support you are showing on the video. I literally am videoing this the day straight after the day that I uploaded the last video. And it's already sitting at over 70 views, which is actually amazing. It actually amazes me how fast the views do go up. And also, I was looking back at the other videos, the first one nearly has 300 views on it, which is absolutely amazing, and I was not expecting it to do that well. And obviously the second one is sitting at near 150 views, or maybe just over 150 views, which I'm really grateful for. So thank you guys so much for showing support on the videos. Now, what I'm going to do, instead of me rambling on like I have done for the past few episodes, because I know they were a bit longer, is I'm just going to get straight into this cocktail. So let's get straight into this. So the first thing that you are going to have to do is you are going to have to grab your mint, and you're going to want to put it in the bottom of your glass here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get roughly 5 or 6 mint leaves, depending on preference, and we're just going to stick them in the bottom of the glass. Now this is what's going to really give it that there sort of classic Mojito vibe and the Mojito taste that you do expect whenever you order one. Basically it is just mint. Yeah, obviously whenever I said the main ingredients, also mint is one of the main ingredients also. So I do have 4 in there, 5, and you know what, we'll put 1 more on for good measure. Next, what we are going to have to do is we are going to have to put some lime juice and sugar in this. Now this is what's going to give us the sweetness and a bit of flavour also, that's not including the mint leaves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab 1 ounce, roughly 1 ounce of lime juice. Now I don't have any already squeezed lime juice, so looks like you're going to be able to see this on camera this time. So I just have a little juicer here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get this up to roughly 1 ounce. So let's see here. So you got almost half an ounce in there, and then I'm just going to put a bit more in there just to bring it straight up to that full 30 mils there. There we go, roughly 30 mils, an ounce of lime juice. Yeah, because like I said, lime juice is sort of the main flavour in this other than the rum, so we're just going to pour that straight in there. What we're also going to do is, because I do like my mojitos a bit sweet, what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be adding 15 mils or half an ounce of the simple syrup. Now you can put 1/4 of an ounce. I wouldn't really recommend going over a half ounce, but I mean obviously that is completely up to yourself depending on how sweet you want to drink. I like an ounce. I think that there is the sweet spot. And before I do continue anywhere doing anything, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get these mint leaves and I'm going to press just gently with the back of my spoon here on the mint leaves, just to sort of express the oils and, you know, get that there mint flavour really out in the drink, mixing with the lime. Well, obviously you can use any sort of muddler that you want. This here is literally just a cheap one that I found on Amazon. It actually came on a kit. The whole kit was something like $9.99 or something, but it came with like a mixer and a jigger and all sorts of things, so this is a really good thing. You can just use a herb grinder if you want. Not a herb grinder, a herb muddler, which you can get in your local homeware store. So that there's basically the muddling of the drink. Now what I'm going to do is, before I do that, I'm just going to add a splash of soda water. Now this is just a splash of soda water just to sort of wake up the fizz and that there and get the flavour sort of carbonating and, you know, intermingling with each other with the fuzziness. Now what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to add my crushed ice in there. Get it all out. And there we go, just a crushed ice. Now you can obviously use cubed ice, but I just recommend if you're using cubed ice, just sort of break it up, or cracked ice even. Just sort of get the back of a spoon or something and just sort of hammer away at it as it falls up the glass more. And also it will, you know, make the drink a lot colder. So obviously, you know, where would you usually get a mojito? On like a sunny place and like a beach or something. It is a very summery drink, which is sort of why I'm making it today. Also I was in the mood for a mojito. So what we're going to do is the main alcohol component of this. So this is our white rum. Now obviously I'm using Pampero because I got it sort of cheap on Amazon. Which was £18, but you can use any of those other brands, Captain Morgan White, Bacardi, all those sort of standard stuff. But I'm just going to use 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of this white rum. So we're just going to get our 1 ounce, so that is our 30 mils. And we're also just going to get another ½ ounce of rum in there. Okay. Right, that there is basically your mojito done if you don't want it really strong. But what I'm just going to do, just to sort of get all the flavours sort of intermingles, and I'm just going to give it a little bit of a stir, not much, that's all I'm going to do. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to top this up with our soda water. Now you don't really get expensive soda water, but any soda water is available. I'm just using the basic sort of one I got on the shop down the road. So that is your mojito complete. Now obviously that is a lovely looking drink. You can see the mint on there, you can see the ice, it does look lovely, but I'm just going to make it look a bit more prettier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get our straws. I'm just going to put these back here. Now these are just normal bendy straws that I had cut in half to sort of fit the glass more. You can use whatever glass you want obviously. Then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get a sprig of mint. Oh, they dropped it on the floor there. Let's see. Get a nice looking sprig here. There we go, that looks lovely. And what we're just going to do is we're going to clap that. But basically what that there does is that there just sort of releases the oil of the old fashioned and sort of, you know, makes whenever you are taking a sip, you actually do smell the mojito there, or smell the mint. And what I'm just going to do is for the final garnish, I'm just going to add a lemon wheel here. This is just me trying to make it look pretty, but you can sort of use whatever you do want. So let's just cut that down the middle there. There we go. And just to sort of match that, all your umbrella. So that is a very dressed up looking mojito. One of my favourite cocktails. I'm going to give it a try here to see if it is nice. Let's have a look. As I spill it everywhere. That is really nice. You can really taste the mint and the lime and the rum. It just sort of mixes so well. It's really refreshing and cold drink too. That's a really enjoyable one. I would recommend to anyone to make that if you do have obviously your rum and some fruit in the house. Go ahead, just sort of, and about a mint, you can get your mint in your local supermarket. Go ahead, make a mojito. It is one of my favourites. Don't even make it look as nice as this, but I thought it would just be nice for the camera. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like I did say at the start of the video, I do really appreciate the support you are showing. If you want to continue supporting me, please do subscribe and like the video. It does mean the world to me. And also if you want me to do any other cocktails, please do leave that in a comment also. And I will get it whenever it is. I have a big long list. There's a good 25 cocktails on it that I do want to do. But you know, we'll get there eventually. So yeah, like I said, thanks folks so much for watching. Stay tuned for Saturday. There will be a new video out there.